Why, thank you. This song's called I Miss You. Here's a new one I've just finished this month, and you guys are the second audience to hear it. Sorry, third. We're still in the single digits. Let's just be happy about that. The song was inspired by the forthcoming zombie apocalypse. How many other people by a show of woo are prepared for that to happen? Nobody is prepared for the zombie apocalypse? Oh my God, you guys. Well, this song is for you. It's about compromise. Well, the right side hates the left side, and the left can't stand the right. All our politicians ever seem to do is fight. Back and forth we go about the way things ought to run. We better hope we find some common ground before the zombies come. Well, each of us will have to take a big, deep breath and learn to work together or die a gruesome death. Zombies just can't tell between a blue brain and a red. Politics don't mean a damn thing to the walking dead. When the zombies come, we all will be eaten alive. We can barely budge an inch for each other while we're living, so only the undead will survive. With machetes and machine guns, we could all stand side by side as all the undead masses we dismember and divide in a show of unity like you've never seen. We'll decapitate those bastards together as a team. When the zombies come, we all will be eaten alive. We can barely budge an inch for each other while we're living, so only the undead will survive. Imagine, if you can with me, a best case situation. Humanity uniting to avoid annihilation. If we quit our bitching at each other, we'll have luck until the polar ice caps melt, and then we're all still fucked. When the zombies come, we all will be eaten alive. We can barely budge an inch for each other while we're living, so only the undead, I said only the undead, you know, only the undead, only the undead, only the undead will survive. Brains. Cheers to the impending doom that we all face. Yeah. We'll survive. That's what we all say, right? We'll survive. It won't be us. All right. Let's see. Since we're in politics land, and science fiction land, how many Star Wars fans out there in the vast audience before me? Yeah, that guy. Who is that? Hey guy. You're a Star Wars fan? I am a Star Wars fan, but I'm not like a Star Wars aficionado. But I was asked to play a song about Star Wars for a show in Oakland, and I didn't have a song about Star Wars. So I was like, I'll write a song about Star Wars. And then I realized that I know a lot more about like regular wars than Star Wars. So I decided to write this song about that. And Star Wars, of course. Oh, I wish I knew more about Star Wars than real wars. I wish I knew more about Jedi than drones. Yeah, I wish I knew more about Obi-Wan than about the civilians we've recently bombed. Oh, I wish I knew more about Star Wars than real wars. When you mention the Force, you think Skywalker. I think of our Air Force exploding Iraq or Afghanistan. And I don't know much about Star Wars, but I think we might be on the dark side. I wish I knew more about Star Wars than class war. I wish I knew more about droids than gentrification. Yeah, I wish I knew more about Luke and Leia than about a healthcare plan that screws the single payer. Yeah, I wish I knew more about Star Wars than class war. When you mention the Empire, you think Darth Vader. I think of our government shamelessly catering to the elite. And I don't know much about Star Wars, but I think we might be the Empire. And I don't mind if you're a walking Wikipedia. That's a real thing, oh yeah. If you've got trivia dripping right down from your clothes, just ask anybody in the media. These other wars have endless episodes. Oh, I wish I knew more about Star Wars than drug war. Yeah, I wish I knew more about clone attacks than crack. Yeah, I wish I knew more about Kylo Ren than about marijuana growers locked in the pen. Oh, I wish I knew more about Star Wars than drug war. When you mention a smuggler, you think Han Solo. I think of rich white boys smuggling blow, though, and getting away. And I don't know much about Star Wars. No, I don't know much about Star Wars. Oh, truly, I don't know much about Star Wars, but I wish I knew less about real wars. Thank you. To drinking, right? To get over the real wars. All right. So when I was in the military, I smoked cigarettes like it was my job, like it was my secondary MOS, if you're in with that terminology. And because if you didn't smoke cigarettes, you could never get work breaks. You could either have a smoke break or keep working. And so I smoked cigarettes like a chimney. And when I got out of the military, I decided maybe it was time to quit smoking cigarettes. And I moved to California. And I think you might see where this is going. But I discovered that not only did the magical herb I found in California help me quit smoking, it also helped me become a little bit less of an asshole than I was in the military. Well, I'd rather be high than an asshole. I'd rather hit a joint than your face. I'd rather blow smoke all over this room than blow up all over the place. Yes, I'd rather be high than an asshole. This is based on a true story. Well, some people call me a stoner. They tell me I smoke too much green. They don't understand that without marijuana, my temper could be quite obscene. Well, I used to act really rotten when somebody had made me mad. But after one puff, all my anger's forgotten. So don't tell me all drugs are bad, because I'd rather be high than an asshole. Cause all that it takes is one tiny toke, and my scowl turns into a smile. So pass me some grass, get off of my ass, and we'll get along fine for a while. 'Cause I'd rather be high than an asshole. I'd rather hit a bong than your face. I'd rather blow smoke all over this room than blow up all over the place. Yes, I'd rather be high than an asshole. Yes, I'd rather be high than an asshole. Yes, I'd rather be high than an asshole. Yes, you'd rather I be high than an asshole. Thank you. I'm going to take a tiny, tiny, tiny break and come back because I know you guys are like so going to judge me if I do that. Yeah, informal. Woo. always been nice, right? In many ways. It's just not everybody has been able to see it as nice for always. Nice. Where is she? In El Paso? Is that what he said? Wow, Oakland to El Paso. Here's an idea, man. Why don't I play a traveling song then? I'm not hearing the banjo in the monitor there. Here's a traveling song. Well, she went to California. She found herself a bass-playing boyfriend, and she left again, fast as she had come. Went to Colorado, and she found herself a beer-brewing man, and now it's just another place she can say she's from. Well, she went to Carolina, found herself a slow-talking sweetie, and she left again, fast as she had come. Went to New York City, and she found herself a fast-walking man, and now it's just another place she can say she's from. Oh, she went to Old Verona, found herself a lover. Went to Barcelona, found herself a one-night stand. And everywhere she finds herself, there's one thing she discovers. She never finds herself. She only finds a man. And is back to California. Find another bass-playing boyfriend, and she leaves again, fast as she has come. Back to New York City, back to Colorado. Finds another beer brewing man, and now it's just another place she can say she's from. Oh, she went to Old Verona, found herself a lover. Went to Barcelona, found herself a one-night stand. But everywhere she finds herself, there's one thing she discovers. She never finds herself. She only finds a man. And it's back to Carolina. Finds another slow-talking sweetie, and she leaves again, fast as she has come. Back to New York City, and she finds another fast-walking man. Now it's just another place she can say she's from. Yeah, it's just another place she can say she's from. Hey, thank you. All right, let's see here. What would I like to play for you guys? Would you like to hear the first song that I ever wrote on this here banjo? All right, I will play it for you. It is also a political song. It's called the Foreign Policy Folk Song. So you're our brave new leader. You're gonna run our country. But before you get started, there's something you should know. We've built a reputation to take over every nation. And if they try to stop us, we'll bomb, 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 bomb their country. Just bomb their country. Just bomb their fucking country. Kill all of their children and destroy their infrastructure. Just bomb their country. Put holes in all their history. Then take all of their resources and bomb, 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 bomb their country. Remember how I said my voice was hoarse? Sometimes I think I can hit those high notes and I can't. So feel free to sing along at that chorus. Now you might think this action is a little bit misguided, and that your loyal citizens will certainly deride it, but just say it's liberation, it's for their own protection. So while they're all protesting, we will bomb, 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 bomb some countries. Just bomb their country, just bomb their fucking country. Kill all of their children and destroy their infrastructure. Just bomb their country, put holes in all their history, then take all of their resources and bomb, 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 bomb their country. You guys are singing beautifully. Beautiful singing on a dark fucking idea. Don't you ever worry about no double standard. Nobody back home will care just where our troops have landed. And if anybody gotta get it right, you guys. I'll start over. Don't you ever worry about no double standard. Nobody back home will care just where our troops have landed. And if anybody notices we've never been invaded, just go ahead and say it's 'cause we bomb, bomb, bomb all those countries. Just bomb their country, just bomb their fucking country. Kill all of their children and destroy their infrastructure. Just bomb their country, put holes in all their history, then take all of their resources and bomb, 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 bomb their country. I had the great pleasure, sad pleasure, of playing this song for one of Nancy Pelosi's aides on the first anniversary of the alleged end of the war in Iraq. And she didn't know that that was what the significance of the date was, which was why it made it extra awkward to have for her to stand there listening to me play this banjo in the lobby of the San Francisco Federal Building. I had a great time. And if anybody questions all these actions that you take, remind them that their freedom is certainly at stake. There is no other option for peace and harmony. To make the world more safe, we have to bomb, 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 bomb some countries. Just bomb their country, just bomb their fucking country. Kill all of their children and destroy their infrastructure. Just bomb their country, put holes in all their history, then take all of their resources and bomb, 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 bomb their country. Just throw them all in prison and then bomb, 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 bomb their country. Hey, thank you. Folk songs, right? Like 1,600 verses and a chorus with at least a couple of fucks in there. My capo does not want to hang out with me tonight. Well, luckily I have another one. Don't let me forget that one, you guys. Where is it? It'll turn up. Yeah, that one works too. Since I'm singing songs about war to this packed house, yeah, everyone else is just being silent. I can see them all. I mentioned earlier that you could only get a break in the military if you smoke cigarettes, and you can have a smoke break, because otherwise nobody is afraid that you will go into nicotine withdrawal and shoot them. So this song is called Smoke Break. It's 10 minutes past daybreak. I already need a smoke break, or else I'll have a mental break and break somebody's face. I just found out that my friend's been blown away. I'm not having a good day, 'cause there's no relief, no release. There's only this pit where all of us can sit, fill our lungs with smoke, fill our hearts with hope, just crack a couple jokes as we burn a couple smokes, and then go back to war. It's 10 minutes past noon, and I think I'm gonna swoon from the heat inside this tent that feels like a cocoon, and the whistle of a mortar overhead reminds me that I could have been dead. 'Cause there's no relief, no release. There's only this pit where all of us can sit, fill our lungs with smoke, fill our hearts with hope, just crack a couple jokes as we burn a couple smokes, and then go back to war. It's 10 minutes past midnight, and I'm finally feeling alright. The tip of my cigarette glows with an orange light. And now I hear a mortar's hit our smoking pit, but that still won't make me quit. 'Cause there's no relief, no release. There's only this pit where all of us can sit, fill our lungs with smoke, fill our hearts with hope, Just crack a couple jokes as we burn a couple smokes, and then go back to war, and then go back to war. Hey, thank you. Thanks for listening. The song is called Smoke Break, and it is indeed on iTunes. It's part of a Warrior Songs compilation album. All right, I'm going to play one more dark political song for you, and then I'm going to switch back to the ukulele for a couple more. Do you like darkness? You guys are into darkness? Fuck yeah. Well, then you'll love this. The song was inspired by the fact that when I came back from my first deployment to Iraq, I started really seeing all the yellow ribbon stickers on people's, or magnets on people's cars. And I realized that the Venn diagram of like people who have a yellow ribbon sticker and people who know anything about what's going on in the war, like they really don't usually overlap so much, those two circles there. And that got really frustrating because, yeah, it just sucks to be like thanked for your service when you're like, do you even know what I was doing? I was not doing anyone a service, trust me. That war was bullshit. Take that yellow ribbon off your car. Take that waving flag off of your door. Stop. Don't act like you understand what we've been fighting for. Take that fake concern off of your face. Take that handshake and just move along. Stop appreciating me for all that I've done wrong. And take that yellow ribbon off your car. You think that I went to liberate, so when I come home you celebrate. But you can't bring back the dead by throwing a parade. You tell me I made my nation proud. I wish you wouldn't say it so damn loud. My boots were on the ground while your head was in the clouds. So take that yellow ribbon off your car. Don't pay for my meals. Don't give me special deals unless you want to hear all about the way I feel. Don't make me your hero. Just lend me your ear. Oh. And wipe the tears I cry while I apologize for that goddamn yellow ribbon on your car. If you want to show me that you care, think about how things are over there. We're bombing schools and hospitals in case you weren't aware. So when you tuck your children in at night, don't tell them it's for freedom that we fight. Let them know that there's a war on, but don't tell them their side's right. And take that yellow ribbon off your car. Don't pay for my meals. Don't give me special deals unless you want to hear all about the way I feel. Don't make me your hero. Just lend me your ear. Oh. And wipe the tears I cry while I apologize for that goddamn yellow ribbon on your car. Why I drink, yay. All right, what say we pick it back up a little bit? I know we like darkness, but I think we also like light. Anybody in here up for a curse along? Fuck yeah! All right, this is a right response. The military made me want to curse a lot, so I got really good at it. So I wrote this song because I really was deeply impressed by George Carlin's bit about the 7 words that we used to not be able to say on television before HBO. You guys remember what they are? Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits, in fact. Titties, the T word. That was a really fun bit. Shout out to Matt Wiegand, who's not here anymore. 20% of our audience took off. Anyway, I, like George Carlin, believe that bad words are not really all that bad. They're just words. Oh, there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. In every single language there are words that are taboo. Everybody knows which ones they are. And you get a lot of trouble if you bring them out in public. But don't worry, you can use them in your car. 'Cause there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. You guys aren't alarmed yet, are you? When you go to church, you can't say, praise the fucking Lord. The people there might kick you out the door. Yeah, but those same folks just might tell you that you're going straight to hell. And that, my friends, is what offends me more. 'Cause there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. We're coming up on the curse along part, you guys. Well, there are people who use euphemisms or abbreviate. They say F and sh and C word. That makes it all okay. They somehow think it's better when they remove a couple letters. But we know what they really mean to say. They mean fuck, shit, cunt. They mean motherfucker. And there's nothing wrong with that, I'm here to say. everyone. Just say fuck, shit, cunt. Just say motherfucker. You're saying it in your head anyway. Oh, there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. So please don't let words cause you alarm. Just say fuck, shit, cunt. Just say motherfucker. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm here to say one more time. Just say fuck, shit, cunt. Just say motherfucker. You're saying it in your head anyway. Oh, there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. So please don't let words cause you alarm. Don't let them fucking cause you alarm. Fuck yeah. Yay. Thank you. What do you think? One or two more? Do I see a bidding war going on? I'll take four for $70. Oh, wait, that's not how it works. Silly me. How about a song about drugs? You know, there are lots of folk singers out there who are like, they write, like, you know, Bob Dylan would always be like, you know, my song's about, like, whatever you want it to be about or whatever. I like to tell people what my songs are about so that we don't need to fight about it. I'll tell you what you think about this song, God damn it. This is a funny song. This is a sad song. Anyway, drugs. They're bad, right? This song is about double standards. Whenever you're feeling down, whenever you can only wear a frown, just flip through any magazine, flip through the channels on your TV screen, see a way or two to flip your attitude. You'll see coffee in a bag or in a cup. You'll see beer and wine that beg you to drink up. Tequila, gin, and whiskey, some pills to get you frisky. Then you see these ads that tell you drugs are bad. Drugs are bad, that's what they say. If you take drugs, you must be locked away. Drink some booze to make you happy. Take a pill if you are sad. Smoke a butt or sip a latte if you're mad. But don't take drugs, 'cause drugs are bad. Hear that, kids? Whenever you feel run down, you just want to lie down on the ground. Well, have another bubbly, sugary drink. You'll be on your feet quicker than you think. Helps you move so fast till it knocks you on your ass. We'll take a shot of several at the bar and eat some fast food while you drive your car. And you take prescription pain pills to unwind, but don't take anything that might expand your mind. Find your favorite cigarettes at discount prices. Never call a glass of wine one of your vices. Synthetic THC's alright. made in a lab by a man in white. But just light up a joint and the fingers start to point. Drugs are bad, that's what they say. If you take drugs, you must be locked away. Drink some booze to make you happy. Take a pill if you are sad. Smoke a butt or sip a latte if you're mad. But don't take drugs, 'cause drugs are bad. Sip espresso if you're tired, or a beer if you are wired. Some taurine in the morning will make you feel so glad. But don't take drugs, 'cause drugs are bad. Don't take drugs, kids. All right, so I said 2 before, and someone said 3. So that means there's 2 more. That means I'm going to expect some sing-along energy for this next one. Since we are in a co-educational environment, I'm going to switch back to my ukulele. Oops, sorry. So, reproduction or menstruation? Which would you prefer to sing about tonight? Well, we can only pick one. So pick your favorite. Because then we're going to get down to serious business after this. What? It's true, actually. Someone's continuing to keep me whiskeyed. So I wrote this song because I felt like there needed to be a song that could make men uncomfortable. If there's anything I learned in the military, it's that it takes a lot to make a man uncomfortable. Unless he's from Northern California, in which case everything makes him uncomfortable, but I'm not going to go there right now. Actually, I'm going to play this lower. I wrote this song because I not only wanted to make men uncomfortable, but because a young man, in fact, was the one who asked me to write this song. Because I was drinking whiskey one night. Cheers. And I was talking about how women are regularly seen as the weaker sex. Yet, not only can our bodies push humans out of them, but also, we can do all the same things that you guys do, except for once a month. We can do them under a lot more pressure, let's just say. So I was talking about this to one of my young gentleman friends, and I was saying, that basically, here's what I was saying. Let me pick the whiskey, do it correctly. Here's what I was saying. I was saying, men, they always just say, we should just shut up and shove some cotton up our twats. And he said, you should put that in a song. Because it's rude to talk about our periods, isn't it? But I don't think it's rude to sing about our periods. So he said, you should write a song about it. And I said, I will. And I did. It's called Aunt Flo's Waltz. When we get to the chorus, I'm gonna expect to hear the men singing along louder than the ladies. About once a month, women have a friend visit. Some of us call her Aunt Flo. Even though she brings misery every time she comes to call, we're expected to never ever mention her at all. 'Cause it's rude, right? If we mention her. It's apparently more rude to mention than to host her. Go figure. She brings us sharp pains in her stomachs and backs. She's been known to make quite a mess. Her timing's less than comic. Length of stay, we never know it. But if we feel like we're dying, we will never ever show it. 'Cause the men never understand that it can be straining to go about your daily work while your life force is draining straight out of your body for 3 to 5 days. So it makes sense to them when they say, shut up and shove some cotton up your twat. Did you think men were interested? Well, honey, they're not. They think they're so tough with those muscles they've got, but they've never shut up and shoved cotton up their twat. You know how I know that men have never done a thing like this? Because if they had, we would have heard about it over and over and over. Well, some of the boys who hear me sing this song, they may find this issue disgusting. But if it was them bleeding out of their dong, it would most likely be all that we'd be discussing. It would be on all of the talk shows, you guys. And it would be on all of the magazines, too. There would almost certainly be a federal subsidy for tampons. But you know what I learned, you guys? It's not just women who have our periods. Trans men get periods too. I discovered this. I was like, holy shit. Oh yeah. Oh my God. The things we don't realize when our assigned gender is the one that we identify with. Crazy. But anyway, I figured in respect to those men who do have their periods, I should specify that some men don't understand that it can be straining to go about your daily work while your life force is draining straight out of your body for 3 to 5 days. So it makes sense to them when they say, sing with me, shut up and shove some cotton up your twat. Did you think men were interested? Well, honey, they're not. They think they're so tough with those muscles they've got, but they've never shut up and shoved cotton up their twat. Shut up and shove some cotton up your twat. Did you think men were interested? Well, honey, they're not. They think they're so tough with those balls that they've got, but they've never shut up and shoved cotton up their twat. No, they've never shut up and shoved cotton up their twat. No, they've never shut up and shoved cotton up their twat. Thank you, guys. I felt you singing along in my heart. I could tell. Twat, I've discovered, is a word that most Americans are uncomfortable with. Whereas the English, they're like super into it, but they say twat. And I was thinking I should write a version. I should write a UK version. Twat, did you say? Twat was that? Can't hear you exactly. Oh, goodness. We're really reaching our peak levels of maturity right now, aren't we? How about one more song, and then I'll come down and drink some whiskey with the rest of you guys and be sociable. I should say, for all of you here, that I have CDs for sale back there under the light, and a mailing list especially, if you want to know when I'm coming back through. And a website, emilyyatesmusic.com. I'm on Facebook. And my Twitter handle is also the name of this next song, which is a song that I wrote as a public service announcement. And then after I had a few very strong cups of espresso, it turned into a global movement. Because that's how it works, you guys. I realize that. That's how global movements start, with coffee. As soon as you know this song, please feel free to sing along. In 20-odd years of living, I had the chance to learn some of life's lessons, like when you go outside, wear pants. Very good. Yeah. Hey, unless you're in San Francisco, different rules apply there. I'm just saying. I've given quite a bit of thought to our statutes and laws, but there's one simple principle that supersedes them all. It's try not to be a dick. Cover your mouth when you sneeze so others don't get sick. Stay out of the fast lane if you are driving slow. It won't always be easy 'cause other drivers suck. I know. Just try not to be a dick. When you stand on the escalator, would you please step to the right so that if I need to pass you, we won't have to fight. The concept's pretty simple. A child could comprehend that you should turn your blinker on before you round the bend, and try not to be a dick. Cover your mouth when you sneeze so others don't get sick, and stay out of the slow lane if you want to pass. I'm here to take it easy, man, so please stay off my ass and try not to be a dick. You guys are picking it up, I can tell. Nice. Well, I wrote this next verse. It was inspired by a very specific event. A fellow veteran friend of mine went down to protest during Occupy in Oakland in 2011. And he was wearing his Veterans for Peace t-shirt. And he was standing in the street. And he was shot in the head with a rubber bullet by the Oakland Police Department. Slowly recovering, the city of Oakland settled with him for like $4 million. But still, you know, I thought that was a total dick move. That was like the epitome of dick moves. I realize that protesters have the capacity to be dicks as well. So this is a verse for everyone. when you're peacefully assembling in a public place and the cops come to disperse you with your tear gas and their mace. The urge to fight against them will be quite strong. But instead of violence, let's sing them this song. Say, try not to be a dick. Exactly. Put away your pepper spray and your big nightsticks. Remember, we're just people trying to get by. So think ahead before you let those rubber bullets fly. And try not to be a dick. It's really all about the trying, you guys. I mention this because it's important. People come up to me and they say, Emily, don't be a dick. And I say, you know, friend, or person I don't know very well, I will try. But it's really all about the trying. That's the most important part. Sometimes we try and we fail. That's okay. So if you're one of those people, as all of us can be, kindly take a minute and lend your ear to me. You don't have to be perfect, neither do I. All that we can really do is give it a try and try not to be a dick. Very good. Cover your mouth when you sneeze so others don't get sick. Stay out of the fast lane if you are driving slow. It won't always be easy 'cause other drivers suck. I know. Just try not to be a dick at heart. At home is what I meant to say. Try not to be a dick at work. Try not to be a dick in your car. Try not to be a dick or to your bartender. Try not to be a dick. Let me hear the ladies. Try not to be a dick. There's no more ladies left? All right, man. Come on. It's all you. Try not to be a dick. Man, I should say. All together, man and man. Try not to be a dick in public. Try not to be a dick. One more time for posterity. Try not to be a dick. Thank you, you guys. Cheers to all 3 to 6 of you out there. You're amazing. Thank you for having me. And another round for Brit Straw. Yay! And another round for Dennis at the bar. And Doug at the soundboard. And for whiskey in my glass. Yeah! I'm Emily Yates. And I will see you again soon. In fact, as soon as I get off this stage. Mwah.